Hey T Squad, it's me, Keisha, aka Color Me Pynk, and I am here with this week's All Tea, All Shade, Real Housewives of New York City, Season 14, Episode 8 review. So, Sai meets up with Ubah to go shopping because she's invited the girls on a girls' trip to Anguilla. It is the infamous cast trip for the ladies. And Sai tells Ubah about Jenna constantly giving them gifts that are brand collaborations that she's done with other brands. And everybody was eating Sai up on social media last week and this week because they like, girl, you're an influencer. Like, how are you talking about somebody giving away products and things that they, use to collaborate with? I don't see an issue with it. I'm just happy I'm getting something for free. I wouldn't care that it was stuff that she had left over at her house. These are still very expensive products. You know what I'm saying? That she's giving you. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't honestly care. But on the flip side, I can kind of see what she's saying. It's just like she just giving us little throwaway stuff that she just got sitting in her house. And then when we later find out in the episode that she's putting it on social media, showing the products, kind of like once again promoting the products, and I can see what she's talking about, but me personally, I wouldn't care. It wouldn't be a big deal to me. You know what I'm saying? And then she tells Ubah how Aaron confronted her about leaving her party early without saying goodbye because she was hungry. And Ubah was like, you was dead wrong for that. You could have said bye. You could have waited. You could have ordered a pizza. You could have did something. And Sai was like, well, girl, hey, I was hungry. It is what it is. Then she tells Ubah that Aaron and Brynn got into it because, she made those flirtatious comments to her husband. Now, I saw a lot of y'all in the comment section was saying Brynn was dead wrong. You can't be flirting with people's husbands like that. I agree. Once again, though, I wouldn't have taken it that deep. It just depends on like my relationship with Brynn and how I feel about Brynn, but I wouldn't have cared that much, but that's just me. So Jenna talks to her brother about covering up her skin on the girls' trip to Anguilla because she doesn't want to talk about her skin condition. And she's worried about, the bald spots that she has in her head right about now, in her hair and her teeth, because she has to do another round of dental surgery. So she's had like over 10 surgeries on her teeth because she doesn't have any. So they literally have to drill teeth into her gums to give her teeth. And they've only done like the top row. She still has the bottom row to do. And because of her illness, or I don't know what you want to call it, she has, her hair comes out and, she has this skin condition. So all of those things are very, very much understandable that she has this self-consciousness about, the way that she looks, because everybody can't handle, the scrutiny, people asking questions and things of that nature. I get it 100%. But my issue with Jenna is she could be so open in her confessional. She could be so open to like her brother, but she's not opening up and telling the girls this information. And with her not doing that, they're then taking it as she doesn't want to engage with us. She doesn't want to bring us in. They just feeling like she feels like she's better than them. That's how it's coming across because they don't know any of this information. And then the one person that she shares this information with, Aaron, then uses it against her. So it's like Jenna got to ring the alarm and ring the girls. You got to step it up. You the oldest one. You got the most going on out of all of them. Like, start getting the girls together. Okay, it's time for you to clock in. So Brynn goes hiking with her older brother. They look just alike, by the way. He looked more mixed when he was a kid, but he and Brynn look just alike. She talks to her brother about getting married and having children, and she tears up about her grandmother recently passing away, and her dog died right afterwards, and it was just a big shell shock for her because she's only felt, any kind of love, real true love from her grandmother and her brother and her sister. And, she talks about how she struggles with getting married because she doesn't like the engagement part. She just needs to basically pull the pow pow and just go ahead and do it. If she has time to think, she gets cold feet and she gets scared. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. But you can't keep on talking about what you want. And then when it's presented to you, you want to run. Like, you got to confront these issues that you have with commitment. You know what I'm saying? If you want the family and the kids, you got to do something about it, love. And Gideon wants you. Now, it's understandable if you don't want Gideon, but stop wasting that man's time and bring him on this way, okay? Aaron takes Jenna some homemade soup after her dental surgery. And Aaron calls Brynn a see you next Tuesday. And I was like, but are you going to say that to her face? That's what I want to know, because that's a harsh word to use, ma'am. So Aaron asks Jenna, did she hear that Brynn thinks that she's a diva because she's heading to Anguilla 2 days prior than the girls? And Jenna was like, yeah, I heard about it or whatever. And she tells Aaron that the reason why she's going to Anguilla 2 days earlier because she wants to tan, because when she tans, it tends to camouflage her scars more and it'll make her feel more comfortable when she's tanner. She doesn't want the girls to see her skin and stuff like that because she's very self-conscious. And she begrudgingly admits to Aaron that another reason why she wants to fly out early is because she doesn't like to fly coach. And we all know that the show is paying for the trip. The show is paying for the flights. The show is paying for their food, okay? So they're not going to upgrade Jenna's seat because she's Jenna. If Jenna wants a better seat, she has to come out of her pocket and pay for that. So she couldn't find a first class or a business seat on that flight because it was already filled. She could only find one 2 days prior. Now, I think, yeah, she wanted to tan and stuff to feel comfortable. I get that. But I also feel like the main reason, to be honest with you, is because she just didn't want to fly coach. I really honestly do. Because even if you, say for instance, you do feel self-conscious about your skin and you don't want the girls to see you like that, you want to tan. Okay, when y'all first got there, you could have easily taken time to yourself. Hey girls, this is the jam. I feel self-conscious about my skin. I don't want y'all to see me that way. So can y'all give me a couple of hours? I'm going to be on the deck over this side. Just let me be over there by myself, get a tan, and then we can rock and roll. They would have been like, okay, girl, do you. It's good. It's fine. That's all she had to do. But at the same token, like I said, she just didn't want to fly coach. Now, I'm a trip snob. And by that, I mean, when I go on vacation, I want the best of the best. I live good. I want to go on vacation and live even better. Okay. If I'm going to be spending the money, I want to feel like I'm royalty. So it has gotten to the point that when I fly, I want to be in business class or first class. That's just how it is. If I have to spend the money to do so, I will do so. When I go on vacation, I don't want to share a room. I will not share a room with anyone. I need my own space, my own tranquility, because people want to turn up. You got to share stuff. I'm not a sharing, caring person. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? I need my own bathroom. I don't want to share the same bathroom with you and have your weave everywhere. Absolutely not. I need my space. So I get that. But, and this is where people were going in on the girls last night on social media and in the comment section saying, it's no different than when Sai and Brynn turned up their nose to go into that restaurant Catch with Aaron after Watch What Happens Live, before they even started filming. Okay, this was before the cameras were even out. Okay, they felt like they were too good to go to that restaurant. So what's the difference? The difference is they weren't filming for the reality show yet. This was when they got introduced to the world for being the new cast members of Real Housewives of New York when everybody was at BravoCon last year. They hadn't even picked up the cameras yet. So this is not a mandatory group thing. This was separate of the show. We didn't want to go there. so we went somewhere else. That's the difference. The difference with Jenna is we're filming the show. We're in it now. This is a girls' trip. This is a group trip. This is a part of our job, okay? So the girls already feel like you separate yourself. So why separate yourself even more by going 2 days prior and not flying coach with them? Because it makes it seem like, once again, to them, like you feel like you too good for stuff and you're not rallying with the girls. You know what I'm saying? This was the time for you to really get in there and build connections with these ladies. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else flew coach. I'm pretty sure if they, didn't want to, or you could have been like, hey girls, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that they didn't want to fly coach, but they said, hey, it's a free trip, suck it up and do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference for me. So I see where the girls are coming from with this. I really honestly do. So Pivot tells Jessel that he's going to Vietnam for 3 days so he can have some time to himself. And she was like, excuse you? What? He was like, you going on a trip? And she was like, yeah, I'm going on a girl's trip. And I would have cut the fourth wall. I would have been like, I'm going on a business trip. This is literally a business trip, sir. Every housewife has said and gone on record that when they go on these girls' trip, it's not a vacation. They have set times to do everything. They don't get a second to breathe, okay? They're on schedule. And they got a camera in their face. This is not relaxation, okay? So I would have been like, that this is for work. Don't play with me. You going all the way across the world to get a banh mi sandwich when you can go down the street? Get out my face. Get out my face, stupid. So the ladies get to Anguilla and Sai is the host. The villa is gorgeous. They give Jenna the small room because she wasn't with them. Aaron asked the girls when they all, unwind or whatever. She was like, do you guys know when Jenna is coming? Because I don't want to say anything. And see, Aaron is the real op. Aaron is the real op. While everybody going in on Sai and Brynn, Aaron is the real op. Because you the one that's been cozying up to Jenna. I know Jenna better than everybody. Kissing her butt, this, that, and the third. And then the first chance you get, you tell her business and you turn on her. So she says to the girls that, Jenna didn't want to fly coach. So the girls are like, ew, like that's gross. Like that's corny, this, that, and the third. Erin in her confessional says, I don't feel bad for telling him because she didn't say I couldn't. Jenna, girl, you got to play the game. Did you not watch previous seasons to see how this thing works? So Erin was like, I wondered if she even really tan. I wonder if that was really why she even came here. And Sai was like, she doesn't even tan. She said she was going to wear a burqa the whole trip. Now, I think the burqa thing was a joke. You know what I'm saying? But at this point, they don't know what's real and what's not, to say fake, but they don't know this lady to know what the real deal is with her. So Sai has food waiting for the ladies. The ladies ask, where's Jenna? And Ubah says that she can suck her meat. And I was like, well, wait a minute now. That's a bit much. Brynn was like, don't give me gifts and go on social media and tell your followers that you gave me a gift. Erin was like, I didn't know she did that. Sai was like, yeah, she said this is what she gave all of us. They then showed a flashback of Jenna on Instagram. And she said, these are all of the things I'm giving for Christmas. Now, they didn't show her saying I'm giving my castmates, I'm giving the girls. She just said, this is all the things I'm giving for Christmas. Now, that is another way to promote her stuff, but I don't really see anything wrong with it. I think they grasping at straws with that one. So Brynn was like, it reminds me of a lot of New York relationships where you have an older, successful New Yorker who has some money, giving me a lot of gifts. I love the gifts, but you're not sharing. There is no connection. I don't know if it's the surgery or the breakup, but I don't know because she never told me about the breakup. She never tells me anything about what she's going through in her personal life. I don't even know your real name. And so at this point, they're like a few months into filming by this point. So I would be feeling like, okay, you're not opening up to us. Like, what's going on with you? I get where Brynn is coming from, but I myself would not be that pressed. I wouldn't even care. Okay, she ain't here. So what? I'm in Anguilla on a free trip. The hell with Jenna. So meanwhile, Jenna is walking in a sundress, child. Back out, arms out, chest out. I want to know where the scars are, because she keeps on saying y'all can't see them. Where are they at? On your legs or something? Because she said that she never wears skirts. Like, if she does wear a skirt, it's very long. It covers up her legs. So I'm guessing they must be on her legs and maybe her stomach, because she said too in her confessional that the reason why she only shows right here, this sliver, is because she has marks everywhere else. But then I'm looking at her when she walked in and she had all of this exposed. I didn't see anything, but maybe that's the point of the tan, that you can't see anything because of the tan, I guess. But the dress was fabulous, girl. Where you get it from? I need one. So Aaron was like, it feels like ick, that she did that, about the gifts. So Aaron in her confession was like, when she sees Jenna, she says, for someone who's so self-conscious about showing their skin, I see a lot of it right now. And I was like, dang, you ain't ish. Like, that lady shared that with you in confidence and really opened up to you. And then you use that information and turn it around on her. Now, once again, if you want to feel some type of way about anybody, it's Aaron. Aaron is the mean girl, okay? So, Sai says to Jenna, tell us why you didn't come with us. Yeah, we're really annoyed with you that you didn't fly with us, and I heard you didn't want to fly with us because it was Coach. One thing you can't say about Sai is that Sai is not direct. She gonna say it to your face. She ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing. So I give Sai that. Jenna was like, who told you that? And Sai was like, Aaron. Jenna looks at Aaron, was like, that's not what I said. I asked my assistant, would she look for another flight? But the only thing available was Monday, and I wanted to get a little sun because I was going to be on the beach with all of you guys, and what you have that I don't is perfect skin. Now, I can see both sides. She's trying to open up and tell the girls what her deal is, but then the other girls are taking it like you trying to guilt trip us. Because if that was how you genuinely felt, you could have just said that to us, girl. Like, come on. So Sai was like, I got a spray tan, and so did she. So did Brynn. Like, girl, what you talking about? So Jenna was like, my skin is different. I have scars all over my body, and a spray tan helps. If I looked like you, I wouldn't have come. And Brynn was like, don't use that as a cop-out. Your skin is beautiful. You're beautiful. You're one of the most fabulous women in the world. And Jenna was like, you've never seen it though, Brynn. And so this is the thing that the ladies don't get. You can look at her and think that she's this beautiful, confident woman, but that's what you think. That's not how she feels about herself. I have friends like that where I'll be like, girl, you're not fat. What the fuck are you talking about? I'll show you fat. But when they see themselves, that's all they see. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's not going to view themselves the way that you view them. Now, do I kind of think that Jenna uses her skin condition and her illness as a woe is me moment to make people feel sorry for her when she don't want to do something? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, I do. 100%. So, Brynn was like, I wouldn't know because you don't share anything with me. So Jenna was like, I don't share my skin with anyone. Have you ever seen me on a red carpet wearing anything other than being completely covered? And Brynn was like, I don't know. I don't look at pictures of you on the red carpet. And everybody started cracking up laughing. And even Jenna had to laugh. I don't know if it was an uncomfortable laugh, but she laughed. So after that, the girls dispersed and go upstairs to change because now they have to head to dinner. Brynn has one of the housekeepers take Aaron's luggage to her room to get on her good side. And Jenna doesn't really like her room, but she's sucking it up. She tells Jessel that she doesn't know what's going on between her and Brynn. And Brynn and Sai are in their room talking, and they was like, they don't really buy her excuse. Jenna says to Jessel, I spent years trying to bend to make other people happy, and I'm not in that place in my life. 100% agree with you, baby girl, but you a grown woman. you gotta say what it is and mean what you say and stand on it. Like, stop skipping and hopping it around, and like Sai said, just be straightforward, because then can't nobody say nothing to you. Stop acting like a little kid, like you scared. Like, man up, girl. Overall, I'm gonna give last night's episode of New York, I'm gonna give it a C+. I think next week's episode is going to be much better, but I'm still rocking and rolling with the ladies. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about it down below in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.